You know, I beg I beg well, they move up here in the morning, because we're not going to you know, because we're not supposed to go. What you cooking
Sure. Come on. Definitely. Hold on. Let's go. If you sent me, where's it at? Because I ain't get one. Oh, I might as well pile on. I'm already playing bad. Get this shit over with. See, this what messed me up when I played that board Saturday morning and I was winning and I should have won, I think, over and I let him score at the end. All I had to do was stop him on fourth down and the game was over. Well, no, I'm just saying how. If I've been like playing bad, it is what it is. I do not know why. I'm not the home team. I was there. Well, I know, keep. But it is what it is. Trying to see the fourth quarter. Come on. That boy don't care. Shit, if I want 28. Dang. The balls are better than 1,000. First quarter.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to
Not
another
100.
chapter in a long
Not
legacy of the
1,000.
Big Ten Conference.
11.
It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship. With it right
Eat my
back
money.
ahead. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for.
I'm
Two
sad.
teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger. The college
Even
football playoff.
bigger.
As we'll see the number
There
2
was
team in the country, the Penn State Nittany
something
Lions,
bigger.
taking on the 3rd-ranked
You wanna go
team,
get
the
something to eat?
UCONN Huskies.
Better have
3
cooking.
Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
I don't think that's what I asked, but okay.
Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy.
Okay.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
Yeah, I didn't put her in this at all. I asked you. She's not here. And then, okay. But yeah, again, says, I mean, us mean everybody. I said,
down here for this offense.
that's what I mean. Like,
Tackle is made with a short gain after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
He'll hand it off. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, you get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, it's Little. He's running out of time here. He's got an open man downfield. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponent.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, the Saints. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start to the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Testing the right side here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And here's the handoff. And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's a big first down, and what we could almost refer to as a drive that you're looking for an answer. Anytime your opponent drives the length of the field to open the game and puts a touchdown up on the board, it's important for the offense to counter that. And right now they're off to a very good start on their own drive.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
What a great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And then first down, right back to the running game. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offense operating from the pistol. It's a draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Huskies offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to float this one to the right side.
He would not fucking jump on my man. For my man.
But when the dust settles and the game's over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or will they have to settle for 3?
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to the lead.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. State offense is back out on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Handoff running right. They bring him down right at the 20.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Second down after that run on the previous play. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Ball handed off. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. There's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Oh, and he's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And UConn's offense is back out there. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Breaking free at the 35. They break him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. As the first down is still going. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Now someone moved just a bit too early. It'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Extending the play now. And now the defense able to bring him down. Getting set. There's second down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
They just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
My sister is so...
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Oh, no, it's
Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, your best players got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Launching one to the end zone.
Bounce.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Little. Quick throw to the left. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. Recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or do they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? The junior able to bring him down quickly. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. The pass is off target and hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. I know you go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
The returner is brought down. He gets to start on the next drive. Here comes the UConn offense back on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Man, that Jetsman's action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball, attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They're going to run it here.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Swallow his pride, huh?
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or do they face a tough fourth down decision?
Oh, come on.
Got the first down, now looking for more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Handoff from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. An inside dig now from the shotgun.
What's up?
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown.
Yeah.
Complete, brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You might be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Well, you got to kick. It's the rules. You can't go for it till 4th quarter. You know you got to kick it.
Let's compare.
I know that's right, girl.
Not third. It's 4th and 4. You gotta punt. What the fucking rules? Got you. Oh, we just got you.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Rules. 4th down. Fourth quarter.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away.
Those are the edge.
Right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg.
He just gonna block
I'm
it.
surprised he was able to put 3 points up here for the
He
offense.
just gonna block it to you.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
He's gonna block it. I just trust this. They went the other way.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
You have a kid?
The Penn
Jesus.
State offense is back out on the field.
Wow.
They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Come on, dude.
It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous.
Oh, never mind. I got something here.
This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it towards the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
He's going to pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and still going. and they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
That's positive yards on first and goal, which is obviously good. But now at this point in the game, critical series, they've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Hey, if I'm the coach right now at this point in the game with a chance to kick a field goal within my field goal kicker's range, I take the points and take the lead and allow my defense to win the game. But hey, it's up to you. If you want to be aggressive, go for it.
No problem. Knocks it right through. And they've regained the lead.
Well, you're talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Penn State offense comes back on the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the runner takes off to his right. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
They'll try the right here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down here.
was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already out of the game.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable with potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
Nittany Lions will have the first and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
This defense just cannot get off the field. Long march moves on. And now the running back's got it again.
Now with that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Got it going the other way.
Well, you're trailing in a game like this in the second half. An opportunity.
Fucking
Very least to get a field goal, hopefully a touchdown. The most important aspect is ball security. You got to take care of the football, and instead they cost themselves a possession.
Babe, I should have did the fucking field goal right there. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, I should this fucking that fucking bullshit.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here.
That was fucking bullshit. All I did was kick the field goal. Oh, that's fucking bullshit.
Spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
She went to the ground, and I saw the men that she could feel it, and I started to feel it.
Oh, shit, yes, he did. Yes, he did. They think it's a really good and yes, he did. Oh, shit.
That was bullshit. I should stop right there and kick the field goal. I did. Just kick the field goal right there, bring the game over. That was bullshit.
Oh, that's very
That was Noe Jackson.
Yeah, she told me this. She was like, I was doing this. It's hard.
Mm.